Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be going over all of the possible repair points that you can have with every single vehicle in the game. So to start off, we have the ANK MK38, which can have 0. The Freightliner M916A1 can have 0. Tatra Phoenix can have 0. The Western Star 57X is 0, Aramatsu Forester 0, Cat 745C 0, and I'm sorry this is kind of boring at the start, but there's quite a few of them with 0. The Western Star 6900 Twin Steer with 0, the Caterpillar 770G with 0, Derry Longhorn 3194 with 0, Derry Longhorn 4520 with 0, the Nevistar 5000 MV with 0, Pacific P16 with 0, the Azov Antarctic 4220 with 0, the Kolob 74941 with 0, Kolob 74760 with 0, and the Caterpillar TH357 with 0, and the last one with 0 is the Tuz 166. Then we have the Gore-by-4, which can have a total of 100 repair points. Then we have the Azov Sprinter 43191, which can have 150. Then we have the Defender 90 at 150. The Land Rover Defender 110 at 150. The Jeep CJ7 Renegade at 150. The Jeep Wrangler at 150. The Con Marshall at 150. The Tuz 420 at 150. That's the last one that tops out at 150. Then we have the Chevy CK 1500, which can have 50, 150, or 200. Then we have the Hummer H2, which can have either 150 or 300. We have the Chevrolet Apache with 150 or 300 as well. Then we have the Western Star 49X, which can have 300. That is with the maintenance add-on. We have the Tatra Force T815-7, which can have 300, and that's all in the roof rack. It can't have any maintenance add-ons. Then we have the Scout 800, 300, the Yar 87 with 300, the Con Loaf with 300, the Dawn 71 with 300, the Con Sentinel with 300, and then we go up to 350 with the Pacific P12, and that's because it has the large maintenance add-on, not the normal one. Then we have the International Lodestar 1700, which can have either 150 or 400 if it has this add-on. The next would be Rezvani Hercules, so I'll show you guys a footage, just some quick footage of that. That can have 150 or 300 or 450. Then we have the Western Star 47X NF1424, which can have 150 or 300 or 450. So the 150 is from the roof rack, the 300 is the maintenance add-on, and 450 is if you have them both. And then we also have the Tatra T813, which can have 450. All of that is in the roof rack, which is pretty cool. It's a lot. Then we got the Ford F750, which can have 100, 200, 300, 400, or 500 depending on your configuration. Then we got the Tuz 108 Warthog, which can have 150 or 500 depending on if you have the roof rack or the maintenance add-on. It cannot have both at the same time. The maintenance add-on gets in the way of the roof rack. So then we have the Step 3364 Crocodile, which can have 500 in its maintenance add-on. Then we got the truck that we're using, the Kirovets K7M, which can have 600 in its add-on. It's the only truck that can have 600. Then we have the Tuz 16 Action, which can have 150 or 500 or 650. So the 150 is the roof rack, the 500 is the maintenance add-on, and the 650 is both combined. Then we got the Tatra 805, which can have 200, 500, or 700. 200 in the roof rack, 500 in the maintenance add-on, and 700 together. Then we have the Western Star 47X NF1430, which can have either 300 or 800. And all of these next trucks that I name can have 300 and 800. So that is the maintenance add-on and the van body add-on. So we have the Pacific P512PF right next to that. Then we have right above my truck the Azov 5319. Then the Azov 64131. Then we got the Freightliner 114SD. Then we got the Paystar 5070. Then we got the Step 310E. Then we have the Royal BM17. We have the Voron Grad. We have the Voron 53233. We have the Caterpillar CT680. Then we have the Caterpillar CT681. Then we have the Brigader 8000. Then we have the International Fleet Star 2070A. Then we have the International HX520. Then we have the White Western Star 4964. And then we have the GMC MH9500 and the Ford CLT 9000. And then I have this one above all of those because those can have 300 and 800. This one can have 350 and 800. So this is the Azov 73210. And it can have the large maintenance add-on just like the P512 way over there. But this one can also have the van body add-on, which is what it has. That gives it 800, so this one can have a little bit more. And then we have the Zixi 5368, which can have 500 and 800. So that one's a step above that, just based on the minimum being a little higher, I guess. Then we have the International Transstar 4070A with 800. Now all these next ones have just 800. So International Transstar 4070A, the Chevy Kodiaq C70, the ANK MK38 Civilian, the Taiga 6455B, the Taiga 6436, the Voron AE 4380, the Kirovets K700, the International Paystar 5600 TS, then we have the Bohr 45318, and we have the Dan 96320, and that is it for the 800. So there's 3 vehicles with over 800 repair points, and that is the Step 39331 Pike. So out of all of these vehicles we just went over, the Pike actually ranks tied for second. So the Pike can have 150 in the roof rack, 800 in the van body add-on, or if you put them both together you get 950, and the KRS Bandit can have 150, 300, 450, 800, or 950. So you got 150 in the roof rack, you got 300 in the maintenance add-on, and if you put the roof rack and the maintenance add-on, you get 450. Then you can put the van body add-on, which is what we have right now. That gives you 800. And then if you have the roof rack and the van body add-on, you get 950. And then the king is the Zixi 605R, which can have 600, 800, or 1,400. So if you have 600, that's the roof rack. If you have 800, that is the van body add-on. And if you have 1,400, that is both. But that is it, guys. And for anybody who stayed till the end, I have so many vehicles that it literally doesn't even play sounds on my game. Like the sound of this truck, you can't hear nothing. I shouldn't say nothing. You can hear certain sounds, but you don't hear any engine sound. You can hear it like rolling across. I also want to point out I was trying to get this all the way to the back, but I started to turn the trucks a little bit. And yeah, I guess I turned it inward earlier than I wanted, and so this is just kind of how it turned out. But yeah, this is all the trucks, and actually not even all of these show up on the map. I'll show you. Like, I have some over there. Actually, I have some up on top of the garage. That's how I got the screenshot. But if you look, there's like a gap in the trucks here. There's no truck right here. There's nothing on the garage. There's so many trucks that my game like can just barely handle it. As you can see, there's no gaps here. There is a truck right here, and right here, and right here. So yeah, I guess you're not supposed to have like 80, 90 trucks on a map. It doesn't like that. But alright guys, before I end this, I'm gonna say keep an eye out for the next couple of videos. And by next couple, I mean we're gonna be doing this again with the spare tire add-on. So we'll basically be having a lot of the same customized trucks, but we'll be adding spare tires, and that does make it a little more interesting because some of these highway ones, like the 57X, actually I think the Tatra Phoenix can have a spare tire as well, and the ANK over there can have a spare. So like a lot of these that might have 0 actually might go up to 1, and so the ones that have 0 would probably be a little bit less. Yeah, so I think that'll make it a little bit more interesting. And I guess another little bonus for anybody who stayed around to the end. The reason that I had to cut to the Rezvani is because on this is my Steam account, I have the Navistar. I cannot get the Navistar on the Epic Games account because they only gave that to pre-orders, and they will not let you buy it, basically. And so I've bought all of these vehicles on Steam, and I rebought all of them. Actually, so I have all these vehicles on Steam except for the Hercules, because now I'm planning on playing it on Epic because I can play it on the PTS, and so I'm not going to buy any more on Steam. But this is the only one that had the Navistar, so that's why I did it on here. So yeah, any ones that have the Navistar in them, basically anytime that I do the heavy class, I have to do it on my Steam profile, and anytime I do a scout video, it's going to have to be on my Epic one because that one has the Rezvani Hercules. So I gotta switch back and forth between those two to record this, so this is just kind of a little bonus for you guys at the end. But alright, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.